Have you ever wondered if a simple gift could carry something beyond the physical object? What if, instead of joy, it brought imbalance into your life? In many spiritual traditions, especially Buddhism, it is believed that every object has its own vibration, an invisible energy that can interfere with our inner peace. What appears to be a gesture of affection may, in fact, be a gateway to unwanted spiritual influences. But what are we really accepting when we receive a gift? Is it just a symbol of affection, or is something deeper at play in this seemingly innocent act? And why do some gifts seem to mark the beginning of a streak of misfortune? The answer lies in the energy that accompanies these objects. In Buddhism, there is a clear warning. Certain types of gifts can affect our karma and disturb our spiritual balance. Understanding this is essential to protect your peace and live in harmony. From this point forward, we dive into ancient Buddhist teachings to reveal the 8 types of gifts you should never accept, even when offered with good intentions. Knowing these details can be a turning point in your energetic self-care journey. The energy of objects. According to Buddhism, everything in the universe vibrates, including objects. When we accept a gift, we're not just receiving something material. We are, in fact, connecting with the story, the intention, and the energy behind that object. This includes the emotions of the giver, the circumstances under which the gift was acquired, and even past events it may carry. Accepting something unconsciously can bring energies into our lives that don't resonate with our personal vibration. A gift acquired in a moment of anger, sadness, or envy may carry that energy and affect the recipient emotionally, spiritually, and even physically. This is why the Buddhist practice of mindfulness extends to the act of accepting gifts. The 8 gifts to avoid. 1. Inherited objects from unknown or troubled individuals. Inheritance carries more than material value. It comes with the energy of the former owner. A piece of jewelry passed down from someone who endured great suffering may carry sadness, bad luck, or unresolved karma. Accepting such gifts can bring melancholy or stagnation into your life. If you choose to keep it, performing a purification ritual is essential. 2. Gifts from people with whom you have a difficult relationship. The energy of a relationship directly affects the gift. An item given by someone with whom there's tension may be loaded with guilt, manipulation, or obligation. This can establish a negative energetic bond that perpetuates conflict or emotional debt. In Buddhism, clarity of intention is vital. A polite refusal can be an act of protection. 3. Objects involved in conflicts or disputes. Gifts that come from disputed inheritances or family feuds carry the energy of those conflicts. Even after a legal resolution, the vibrations of bitterness and resentment may remain in the object and affect the space around it. Always consider the energetic history before accepting such items. 4. Gifts that evoke painful memories. Even sentimental items can serve as anchors to painful periods. They may act as emotional triggers, keeping grief, guilt, or loss alive. Buddhism encourages detachment to live in the present. Holding on to things that tie you to past suffering can hinder spiritual and emotional growth. 5. Religious or spiritual items from other traditions. Receiving items with unknown or misaligned spiritual meaning can create energetic imbalance. Amulets, talismans, or ritual objects from other traditions carry specific energies that may interfere with your own path. If the meaning is unclear or the connection isn't felt, it's best to decline them. 6. Gifts with conditions or expectations. When a gift carries hidden expectations, like loyalty, favors, or submission, it becomes a tool of control. This undermines your freedom and disturbs your peace. Buddhism values acts of pure intention. Accepting such a gift can entangle you in a toxic dynamic. 7. Overly expensive or disproportionate gifts. Extravagant gifts that don't match the nature of the relationship may come with second intentions. They can create power imbalances, feelings of guilt, or emotional debt. Buddhism values simplicity and authenticity in relationships. Saying no to such gifts is a sign of integrity. 8. Gifts given during conflicts or arguments. The timing of a gift affects its energy. If it's given during or after a dispute, it may carry resentment or guilt. Even as a reconciliation gesture, the object can retain the negative energy of the moment. It's healthier to resolve the issue emotionally before accepting such items. How to deal with gifts you already have. If you realize that you already own some of these items, not all is lost. Buddhism teaches that objects can be purified through rituals such as smudging, meditation, or chanting. In some cases, it may be healthiest to let go of the item with gratitude, but without attachment. The key is to act with awareness. Ask yourself, does this object uplift or disturb my energy? Having the courage to release what no longer serves you is a powerful act of self-compassion. The importance of conscious selection. Every decision about what enters your space is a decision about the energy you want to cultivate. A home should be a sanctuary of peace, and every object within it should contribute to that. Avoiding certain gifts is not ingratitude, it is self-care. Practicing detachment and energetic discernment is a daily act of self-awareness. Saying no to what doesn't align is saying yes to inner harmony. The courage to protect your peace. Often out of politeness or fear of offending, we accept gifts that make us uncomfortable. But true respect begins with yourself. When you choose to protect your energy, you inspire others to do the same. This builds a collective current of self-care. Have you reflected on the value of your peace? It's priceless and should be a priority. Spiritual freedom means keeping your space energetically and emotionally clean. Share and inspire. If this message resonates with you, share your experience. Comment on how you protected your energy, which gifts you've refused, and how it has impacted your life. Your story can help free others from invisible chains. Remember, self-care is also spirituality. And in the end, no one can protect your peace better than you.